Handed.
Big punches underneath. Now, here's the deal with Jeff Franklin. When he jabs and throws straight right hands and then moves away, he's fine. When he jabs, throws straight right hands, then stands there to try and hook with Gomez, he gets nailed. And that's when Abe Gomez does his really good work. And of course, Gomez, for his part, more than delighted to have that scenario play out. And let's give Abe some credit. It's not just Franklin laying in there with him. He is keeping the pressure on and making Jeff Franklin battle.
Yeah, definitely. And that even started to happen before the eye really became a problem for Franklin. The first round, Franklin had his jab out there and kept Gomez at bay. But in the second round, and from that point on, Gomez has been able to get inside the jab and stay at the range that he wants.
See when Jeff Franklin lands those hooks, he's not a big left hook artist. He's got a decent hook, but nothing great. Gomez is going to walk through those punches. The jab by Franklin. Jeff Franklin can land combinations, make no mistake about that, and he is landing enough. Is it enough to get him ahead on the scorecard here?
And now you have to start to think that even though Gomez is dictating the tempo of the fight, that Franklin is really scoring with as many or more punches. And if this fight comes down to a decision, it could still be very close.
Oh, there's no question Jeff Franklin, who is still throwing more punches, could easily be winning some of these rounds. And in fact, I have the fight dead even at this point. And in this round, Franklin has done some very excellent work, but there's Gomez on the inside, too. Well, I don't envy the judges in this match at all.
Tough.
Well, this is you know what this is? This is a showboat fight. This is exactly what this crowd out here loves.
It is a great crowd here at the Showboat in Las Vegas. They really are very appreciative. They let the fighters know when they're doing something they like, and conversely, they let them know when they're doing something they don't like.
And truthfully, they like brawls here. And even if the subtleties sometimes are lost, they certainly like excitement. You get a great view there. You're right into the action.
Larry Woods and Gordy Sager are inside camera giving you those great shots.
Mike Wells, our director, the guy that calls it.
Well, they have really done a good job on the eye of Franklin. Only in the last 15 seconds of that round did that cut open up again. And it is really not even as bad now as it was in the third round.
No le tenga miedo. No le tenga miedo, ¿ok? Hay que usar mucho jab y tirando golpes. Agarra su aire. Vamos. Acuérdate lo que va a hacer, ¿ok? Anda boxeando bonito. No se le saque.
Well, they're speaking Spanish in that corner. Abe does speak English, but probably feels more comfortable having them speak Spanish in the corner. Abe Gomez, while he missed with that hook, lands a good short right hand. I mean, that's a good punch. A lot of leverage on it. And it shows you also that Jeff Franklin is a tough guy. I mean, he can take a shot. He's been in there with some very good featherweights, as I said, and they've hit him. He's never been knocked out in his professional career.
There you see what Jeff Franklin has to deal with. That is a nasty cut, although it really hasn't bled profusely as it did earlier.
They've done a very good job in that corner in stopping the flow of blood.
Well, again, Gomez is the guy who really has decided how this fight will go. To wit, Franklin's jabs. He's thrown 196 jabs, but he's only connected on 28%. And Franklin normally will connect on a much higher rate than that.
Now, that is not what he wanted in this bout.
Here are the punch profile numbers only in the fifth round. Franklin, again, has been staying very busy, and in that case, more effective as well, but Gomez had the stronger punches. So, again, a close round.
Indeed, I ended up scoring it for Franklin, but you can see how close it is. Again, a judgment one way or the other on 5 or 6 punches could change your scoring of that round, and there's the way I see it after 5 rounds. So we are headed toward what looks to be a very close decision one way or the other. Unless something dramatic happens. Gomez switching to southpaw. Interesting move. That turned out to be a correct decision by the doctor about that cut because they've controlled the bleeding. The swelling is there, which isn't to say it couldn't still be stopped. And Jeff Franklin has boxed well since that time.
Really have to give a lot of credit to Jeff Franklin's corner. More holding in this round, but not appreciably more. Franklin again continues to throw punches in bunches, but Gomez now comes back with what we said were stronger punches.
Jeff Franklin tends to slap with his punches a little bit. Sometimes it gets him in problems when he's in these wars. Good body work by Gomez.
Three-punch combination as well.
Probably something he wanted to do more of earlier, Abe Gomez, but he certainly is picking up the pace with body punches right now.
Another good one with the right hand.
Well, Abe will never get a better opportunity tactically than he has now because, as you said, this fight is being waged in such a way to give him a good shot at victory.
You know, again, we come back to that old intangible that we've talked of so many times in top-rank boxing, and that is ring generalship. And if this fight is, in fact, as close as it appears to be, there's something that could come into play. And if it is, and if I understand it correctly, you might have to give it to Gomez.
Well, yeah, somebody can explain to me exactly what ring generalship is.
Yeah, right.
I'm not sure what that is exactly. It's in the rule book there. But
in the rule book, but not clearly defined. End of round 6. We'll be back.
Dickies takes you back through the ages to show you a few of the famous people who've worn Dickies pants. Your dad, Charles A. Lindbergh, Sherlock Holmes, George Washington, Ponce de Leon, Eric the Red, Julius Caesar, Arnold Rockstone. You too can wear these famous pants by Dickies, available every day at famous low prices. Dickies, famous since 1922. Arnold Rockstone, made with Fortra polyester by Fiber Industries.
well, Abe Gomez working downstairs. That one a little bit low, and that one legal. And then he comes upstairs. Nice sequence. Look at this sequence by Abe Gomez. That's when he's really effective in this bout. He worked the body, came up with the left hook. An excellent replay that shows you exactly how this man is effective during this fight.
Excellent replay, excellent fight between two warriors here at the Showbook. Round 7. And the fight is still there for either man.
Well, Jeff Franklin has been in with Tracy Harris Patterson, who beat Stevie Cruz, a former champion, Bernard Taylor, former NABF champion, Aaron Lopez, a USBA title holder, Luca Gutierrez, a tough guy. I don't know if any of them are any tougher than Abe Gomez for him.
Let's take a look at the total punches. This is amazing. I mean, we've talked about the fact it's a close fight, and that absolutely substantiates it. Basically, what you have here now is a 4-round fight.
Yeah, a 19-punch difference, so you know this could be anything.
Take a look at your card, Al, just as a basis of comparison, and that tells you what you need to know. As we said, a 4-round fight.
In my mind, anyway, and I'm sure the judges have it close. Good body work. See, Gomez is really... I'll tell you what else. I'm going to make a statement here that... well, let me just make it. You got to pay attention in this fight. Whether you're a judge or a fan, you got to watch these guys throwing, and you got to really see what lands. I mean, that may sound like an obvious statement, but in this bout, it couldn't be more important. You see Gomez, look at him ripping those good inside shots. That's why I gave him the last round. And see, right now, halfway through the round in my mind, Abe Gomez is way ahead.
Gomez came up with a very big left hand that I think hurt Jeff Franklin in the middle of that last exchange. Big body shot again with the right hand by Gomez. Gomez again continues to press Franklin.
And Jeff missing with the jab. Those are pity-pat punches, a couple landing. Pivotal round here. Right now, Abe Gomez is taking it.
And when you watch the way Jeff Franklin punches, it's apparent that he doesn't want to be able to. This is not his range. This is not where he wants to be punching from. He wants to be at long range and really snap that jab out there, which he's unable to do.
Left hand strays a little low. Richard Steele on the other side of it. Gomez is ripping on the inside. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. Working the hook to the body and the head. The right hand, keeping Franklin from landing. excellent effort by this young 24-year-old.
Well, he said that the fight against Tony Duran, which you saw here on ESPN, really convinced him that he can beat a top-caliber opponent. Sometimes that's all it takes, just knowing that you can win.
And I'll tell you, Jeff Franklin is the best guy he's faced. It was a step up for him, but he was ready.